Okay, so I know I said all I was gonna do this weekend was post vlogs, but we did absolutely nothing today.
We literally woke up super late and we just went and got acai bowls and came back home and watched movies.
We did absolutely nothing today. So I figured we would just do absolutely nothing for a video. Because then that would just kind of be like a vlog. We didn't do anything today, so we're not gonna do anything for the video. But we did do something today. I straightened Leslie's hair, and I realized I haven't straightened my hair since I shaved my head. So like a year, 5 months. I have not straightened my hair. But we also decided that it's not just gonna be like, oh, watch Lesley straighten my hair. We are gonna answer questions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got a lot of questions about relationships. My favorite topic right now. Let's start with some light ones. Okay, so the first question. How many kids do you guys want? Leslie, you go first.
Okay. I think I want 4.
4. People would say that's a lot, but I want like 10, bro. I want so many kids. I've always wanted a big family. I want all of my kids to like be best friends, and I feel like if I give them a lot of options, at least, like, you know what I mean? I just know I want lots and lots of children. Next question. Piercings or tattoos? I have both. I have 4 tattoos. All mean a lot to me, but they have all been impulsive decisions, as well as my piercings. I have 3 in my ears and 2 nose piercings, and I still want more tattoos. I still want more piercings, but I feel like it's just my desire for both of them are like a phase. Like, now that I have money and now that I can do whatever I want with my body, like legally, I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna do all these things, but I don't know if I'll regret it like later in life. Like, I won't regret my tattoos, but like I know that like maybe I'll regret having 2 random holes in my nose like when I'm like 30. You know what I mean? But for
Unless
now,
you're like that cool mom that wears piercings.
Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
but for now they look good, so it's okay. How long is it?
Look how long. I guess it like.
Dang, I got inches.
So I already have 4 piercings, and I want more. I just want the one up here. Like, I don't know what
The cartilage?
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, I want the cartilage. And I'm getting a tattoo soon, so I like both. I'm into both of them. I love guys that have tattoos.
So big or small tattoos?
Small. I'm into really small. Like, if I ever got one, it'd probably be like this big.
Okay, so what do you look for in a guy?
Ooh, you go first.
Right now, absolutely nothing. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Oh, superficially, I love white boys.
Me too.
I love me some white boys. I definitely don't discriminate though. Like I've definitely had crushes on black guys. I've definitely had crushes on Hispanic guys. I've definitely at least one Asian guy I've had a crush on.
I've had a crush on one Asian guy.
So like I definitely don't discriminate. But I do love me some white boys, especially blonde with blue eyes.
And I'm the opposite. I like dark hair with dark eyes.
Yeah, we should probably switch it up because neither are working out. But what do I look for in a guy? Like, definitely has to love the Lord as much as I do or more.
I want him to love God more than I do. Like, I want to see that more than I ever thought.
They definitely have to be Christian. No arguments. Like, if you're not Christian...
But not just say, like, you're Christian. Like, you need to be into church. You need to live for God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be like, yeah, I'm Christian, but I go to church only on Easter.
And Christmas.
Nah.
Yeah.
You need to be going to church all the time, serving the Lord in some kind of area in the church.
Yeah. And that's simply because, like, I've gotten in a lot of, like, arguments about this. Like, oh, why do you have to be with someone that's Christian? Well, one, for morals. Yeah. Like, God is such a huge part of my life. Like, if I can't even share that with the person I love the most, like, what? And, like, I don't know, I just feel like if you want to be with someone for the rest of your life, you have to have common ground. Exactly. And that, to me, is the most important common ground that I need to have with someone.
I'm pretty sure it says it in the Bible,
our passion. Yeah, our passion and our fire for God, like, has to be our common ground. Yeah. Because if we disagree on anything else, if we don't have anything else in common, I know that we have something in common that's eternal. So that's really, really important. But on a lighter note, I definitely want to be with someone that's hilarious. Like, I know people say that a lot.
I love to laugh.
I need someone that's funny, but, like, I need someone that's funny because growing up, like, my dad was such a goof. And, like, I need that. I cannot be with someone that's of a serious character. Like, I can't. I need someone that I can mess around with because that's how I am too. Like,
life is always better laughing.
Yeah, too. Like I always want to be screaming and I always want to be loud. And if my husband or boyfriend or whatever can't stand me screaming and being loud all the time, if he can't do it with me, then I don't want him. Like, I need someone that's a goof for sure. Mm-hmm. But I also do want someone that is as passionate as me about certain things. So, like, I want to be heavily involved in ministry, so I know that I want to be with someone that wants to be in ministry as well. I want to partner with my husband.
Yeah, like, be like youth pastors together.
Yeah, like,
or like be something like that.
Yeah, I definitely want our callings to complement. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I like dark guys. Have to be super smart, like, you know, I like intelligent guys, like, know what they're saying, know how to, like, argue for certain things, like, have, like, strong opinions on certain things, you know. What else?
Oh, I definitely need someone that is willing to stand up for me. Yeah. My family history, I've just seen how husbands don't stand up for their wives in my family, and I absolutely hate that. So I'm not just saying, like, oh, stand up for me, like, in the streets or something. Stand up for me at all times. Like, you are my ride or die. I am your ride or die. Like, if I'm going to stand up for you and if I'm going to fight for you, like, I expect you to do the same thing for me. Like, I'm like that with my friends, with my family. Like, like the other day when a random guy touched Lesley in the shoulder.
She was about to fight him.
I was like, please don't touch her. Like, just little things like that. Like, I need someone that is willing to look like a fool in order, like, to defend me. Yeah, that's really important to me. How was your Smokers Club experience? You can't answer this because you didn't go to... Oh, 3 weeks ago, I was hanging out with my friend Jake Fisher, right? And we, like, hadn't hung out in so long, and I just went over to his house, and we hung out. And his parents weren't home, and I wanted to hang out with him, like, as late as I wanted to. And he was like, no, well, I'm going to Cali tomorrow, and I'm driving. So, like, I should really go to sleep. Like, I should go to sleep early tonight. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go to California with you. Like, I'll totally go with you. I don't work. Like, I'll just go. Like, I just got paid. And he was like, well, I'm going to a music festival, so, like, if you're down to buy a ticket. Like, literally the day before, I bought the ticket, and it was $149 that I honestly should have not spent because ever since then, I've just been broke. But I bought the ticket, and everyone was so pissed off because no one knew who I was, because he was going with a group of people, and no one knew who I was, and they just thought that he was bringing this random girl. So I'm going to this concert not even knowing the lineup, not even knowing what it's about. Like, yeah, it's called Smokers Fest or whatever, but I didn't think that. Yeah, I just had no expectations for it. And then we drive out, we get to the Airbnb, we all change, we go. And then I get to this festival, me, a church girl, and there's so much weed everywhere. Like,
gosh.
so much weed everywhere. Like, I don't know why it didn't click in my head. Smokers Club Festival. Like, I just didn't think it through. And I was like, what is going on? Everybody in the group was high. People were popping pills. People were popping Molly, acid. I don't even know the terms. Like, do you even pop acid? Like, I don't freaking know. But everyone was rolling. Everyone was high. Actually, my friend Sydney stayed sober with me. She wasn't drunk. She wasn't high. She stayed strong with me. But it was a really cool experience because I love meeting new people and I love hanging around new people and I love music. Like, I got to see a few artists that I know, like 2 Chainz and Schoolboy Q and Young Thug and Lil Pump. Like, that was cool. But just the fact that I was around so many drugs was something that I was definitely not expecting. And if I had known that I was gonna be around so many drugs, I honestly wouldn't have gone. But regardless of that situation, I still had a lot of fun. It was fun because it was so spontaneous. I just love going on spontaneous trips, so it was really fun. Everyone was super chill, and it was awesome because, like, no one ever forced me to do any drugs. No one offered me alcohol. Like, everyone knew that I was gonna stay sober the whole time, and they didn't pressure me or anything, so that was cool. That was really cool. Oh my gosh, I look like death. I need to sleep. Now, this is the question where the clickbait title comes from. Tell us about your experiences with your first boyfriend. You can start.
So I would say my first, like, actual boyfriend, like, my family knew about him, like, he would be with me everywhere, and he was, like, my first, like, boyfriend that, he would be with us, like, for, like, family dinners, and, like, he'd do stuff with us, like, when we go and hang out, like to the movies or something, like, my parents would be like, oh, you should invite him to come, and I'm like, of course. And so, like, he was, like, the first guy that was, like, close to my family and my sisters, and, like, he'd even, like, come with me to pick them up from school, like, my little sisters, or, like, he'd come help my mom, like, grab something heavy from the car, or, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, everybody knew that they could call on him for, and that experience was, I loved it. I think it was really cool for my first relationship. It kind of ended a little weird, though. Like, I wish it didn't end like that, but, you know, whatever. That happened. It was a cool relationship, I guess.
Yeah.
The first one. Like, I learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
And that's why I need a Christian man in my life.
Well, for me, I've only had one boyfriend. I've only had one experience with relationships, and it was definitely a learning one. I mean, I started dating this guy when I was 15 years old, and he definitely showed me what patience was. He definitely showed me what compassion was. We went through a lot together, like, on and off for, like, 2 years because it was long distance, and I just learned a lot about endurance and perseverance. But I do think that the biggest lesson that I learned from that relationship was to put myself first. Like, to be totally honest and vulnerable, like, even up to this point in my life, like, that is still someone that I want to be with. Like, I would be lying if I said that I don't want to be with my ex, and I honestly hate calling him that because it just makes me so sad. Yeah, I think relationships are definitely learning experiences. Like, whether you've been with the same person forever or you date someone for 3 months and, like, never talk to them again, like, they're all learning experiences, and mine definitely just taught me that I come first. Like, I'm always the type of person that puts so much effort and time into someone, and I fight for people so hard. And even when those people don't fight as hard for me, like, I still I still keep going. Like I still fight, I still pray, I still defend people. Like I will literally look foolish and look dumb for the people that I love. And that's something that I like went through with my ex. Like I have looked dumb and stupid in front of my family, in front of my friends, because I believed in this person. And even when that person didn't meet up to my expectations, and even when that person didn't love me the way that I deserve to be loved, like I still believe in, and I still to this day I still believe in that person, and I still believe that he can be who he's supposed to be. And even in the times where like there's times where I just get angry about the situation, and me being the feisty Hispanic Puerto Rican woman that I am, like there's moments where I get so angry that I'll go off on the person, and I'll be so angry and I'll say things that I don't mean. And I just feel like that's just part of life. Like even with friendships and with family, like you get people hurt people, like that. I think that's like an inevitable part of life. Like people are always gonna hurt people because we're not perfect and we make mistakes. But even through the mistakes, and even through the hurt, and even through the anger, or through the good times and the butterflies and everything, like I've just learned that some people are not worth you not paying attention to yourself. I think the biggest advice that I could give someone that still loves their ex, or someone that is in a toxic relationship that they can't get out of, not saying that mine was toxic, but just like in general, like put yourself first. Like that is literally so important. And I know that love is it's sacrifice, and love is laying yourself down for someone else. But if you don't even take care of yourself, like how can you take care of someone else? And I think that's where me and my ex went wrong. Like we both always wanted to take care of one another, and we couldn't, because we couldn't even take care of ourselves. We became completely different people because I chose to focus on myself. And when I felt like I was ready to try things again, it just didn't work out because we weren't on the same page. All that to say that my experience with my first boyfriend, or the only boyfriend that I've had, has simply just been a learning experience where I've learned that I'm more valuable and I'm more important, and I deserve a love that's gonna fight for me as hard as I'm gonna fight for them. I know that I don't want to be in a relationship for a long time until I meet someone that I know actually wants to be with me. I wish someone would have told 15-year-old Nat, wait to get in a relationship. Wait until you're mature enough to date. Wait until love is ready to be awakened. I feel like I would have saved myself so much heartache if I would have just waited to date when I was actually ready. If that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's that. Whatever. Next question. Are you peeing? Hello? She left me. So what was your favorite and least... What? Favorite thing and least favorite thing about your ex?
You. My favorite thing was that he was hilarious. He would always make me laugh.
It's funny because you asked me to go first, and I just had to take a few breaths.
So I was like, maybe she just needs to like think about it or something. Mine was he would always make me laugh. Like he was just a goofy boy. Least favorite was that he didn't go to church. He did, but he would go for me and not for himself. Like he would just go just to like, you know, be like, okay,
make
you
happy.
Want me to go, so I'll go with you all the time. But he didn't go just like for him, like, oh, I love church, I want to be there, even if you're not there, I'll be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like.
My favorite thing about my ex is that he's my ex. Nah, I'm just playing. My favorite thing about my ex was that I could count on him. Like anything. Like I remember when we had just started doing long distance, he worked at UPS, so he would work overnight. So like his shifts were literally like he would go to work at 3 a.m. and like get off at like 10 or 11. like those were his shifts. But if in the middle of the night, like 12 or 1, I called him crying about something, like he would stay up and listen to me and comfort me and be there. So, and that was like without fail. Like I could always count on him to be there for me. Like no matter what time of day it was, no matter what he was doing, like I could always count on him to be there if I needed him. My least favorite thing about my ex is that he is more of, I'm trying to word this in a way that doesn't sound mean and that I'm not completely bashing him, because that is not my intent at all. But he is more of a talker than a doer. And I actually know a lot of people like that, and people like that piss me off. Especially because I'm the type of person that if I set my mind onto something and I say I'm going to do this, I do it. And when people say things that they want to do things and they don't do it, it just pisses me off. Like no matter who you are, whether I know you or don't know anything about you, if you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, like I'm just like, why did you even say it in the first place? I don't know, like I don't know. That's just actually one of my biggest, like, ugh. Like, if you're a talker and not a walker, gotta go. So, that was definitely my least favorite thing.
Ooh, girl, you looking good.
Lesley is, like, allergic to everything, and their moms.
Yeah.
So, she's feeling sick, so I'm just gonna finish it out.
My belly's hurting me.
I look weird, and I don't know if I like it. I look like...
Like what?
I don't know. The first thing that popped into my head when I said I look like was Mary Poppins, but I don't know why, because I don't look like Mary Poppins at all, actually. That's the end of the video, I guess.
Okay, wait. Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops?
Lucky Charms all the way.
I think Fruit Loops. I don't like how the marshmallows taste on my...
That's the best part. What do you
like
mean? I had fun filming this video. I feel really weird with my straight hair. This is really, really, really weird. I hope you guys liked our answers. We enjoyed the questions you guys asked.
I'm gonna have to do it again.
I hope you guys enjoyed my clickbait title. I mean, since I'm a YouTuber, I had to do what YouTubers do and clickbait. Honestly, you will never catch me bashing someone online. That's just never gonna happen. Really, the only productive thing we did today was this.
Yep.
But we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're probably gonna go to the beach tomorrow.
You look so much older. Yeah, probably.
So we'll vlog that. If not, then I don't know what we'll do. But tomorrow's my last day with Lesley. Okay, well, good night, good morning. Good night. I don't freaking know what you're doing.
Whenever you watch this, probably in the afternoon.
Whenever you're watching it, give it a thumbs up. That's what you need to do. Show your friends. Tell everybody. Yeah, whatever. Okay, bye.